I'm not sure about you, but nothing screams Sunday supper like a pot roast. So join me in the kitchen today as I make a Mississippi pot roast for my family. This is part of a collaboration by Small Town 6 called Sunday Suppers. There's a bunch of us YouTubers out there posting videos for you today, the first Sunday of the month. If you want to see more Sunday supper ideas, make sure you go over to Small Town 6 and check out the playlist. I'll link it down below. I've got family coming over and we want to play games tonight. So we're going to have supper ready so the stress is off of me and I can get busy having a good time with my family. Don't you love a good crock pot meal? I was at the grocery the other day and noticed that this chuck roast had been marked down in the clearance area. Usually I have my own beef that we grow here on the farm, but this was a nice looking roast at a pretty good price. It's already thawed and I can stick it in the crock pot and we can make it today. So let's get busy. All you need for ingredients is some brown gravy, some ranch, and some pepperoni. That's it, friends. It's that simple. But first, to give it a little extra flavor, we're going to take this over to the stovetop where I have my cast iron heating up with just a little bit of oil in the pan, and we're going to give this a nice sear on both sides. I'll cook this maybe 5 minutes on each side. Let's give this a check. Got about 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes. Oh boy, looks like we're going to have a total of 5 minutes cook time. We just want to get that sear on there so that it gets lots of flavor. Now that we've got our roast pan searing, just for flavor, not to actually cook it, I want to tell you a little bit about this product. I don't know if I say it ARMEATOR, ARMEATOR. Anyway, it's an internal thermometer for meat. And I'm so excited that they gave me the opportunity to give this a review. I know it's going to be really handy this summer for making steaks on the grill. But for today, I thought we could test it out and play around with our roast. It comes in great packaging. In this little box, you have your charging cord. We have the user's manual. And inside there, they actually have an app that you can download, which I did, and this wireless thermometer goes inside your meat and you can be monitoring from your phone or whatever device that you decide that you want to use. So we're going to go ahead and I've paired this up and we're going to put this in our roast so that we know we have our meat cooked just the way we want. If you're interested in learning more about this product, I will have a link below along with a discount code that you can use. We got a lovely sear on both sides of this roast. I'm going to throw the meat thermometer right through the middle of this to make sure that I get the internal temperature. And we're going to lay it in our crock pot. 1 packet of au jus or brown gravy. And no, I know it's tempting. You want to add some water to this or some broth, but we're not going to do that today. We also need a packet of ranch, but I don't have packets of ranch. I have it in bulk. If you make your own, that's even better. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zero this out, tear it out, and we're going to get 1 ounce because that's what's in a packet. And then you sprinkle this over your roast. We need a 1/2 cup of juice, which we probably should have put this on top of the roast, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna put it all over here. And 6 pepperonis. Oh, I just love putting these with roast. They give such an amazing flavor. So there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. But wait, there's more. Just to give it a little extra richness, you're going to add a 1/2 stick of butter to this. I like to cut mine up into small little pats, maybe, I don't know, teaspoon or so, just to kind of disperse it. And I'm going to tuck those in between these pepper pieces. And that is going to make such a good gravy when we're done. I'm going to put the lid on, and then we're going to turn on our crock pot. And I want to cook on low for 8 hours. Next, we're going to go in and I'm going to hit the app, and up pops our thermometer. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. We are cooking with beef. I want to say that we probably want, let's go with medium well today. We've inserted into the thickest part of the meat to ensure that it is properly covered by the meat. And it says if you wrap an aluminum foil, you must puncture the probe into the meat through the foil. If you wrap the probe and meat in the foil, the probe will lose connectivity. Interesting tip. Push continue. It says that the dock functions as a signal repeater. For optimal performance, position the dock 1 to 10 feet away from the cooking appliance to maintain a stable connection between the probe. Okay, we'll just set this on the counter beside the crock pot. Done. Okay, and now we're going to be able to monitor our meat cooking in progress. This is really cool, guys. I'm so excited about this. Can you imagine being outside this summer, cooking something up on the grill, and then just kind of like a set it and forget it situation? This is going to be so handy. Guys, this is so cool. I had to check in and see how this was going, and up goes the temperature. This is going to be so fun. It's currently at 102.2, and we have been going for 43 minutes. Awesome. So my son comes around the corner and he goes, Mom, you can't use that in the crock pot. That's for grilling. Oh yeah, because it takes the ambient temperature. And if you've got it in a crock pot, it's gonna get really hot on the outside. That's why you don't cover it in foil, and they kind of warned you. So, oops, bad for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all about this product because I think it's amazing. We will have it down in the description box. There'll be a link where you can check out more information. They have been so patient with me to get out a video. I wanted to make a steak the other day, pan-sear it, but I didn't have a recipe. I just kind of threw it together. So I thought, oh, I'll do a roast. I wasn't thinking, guys. I wasn't thinking. So I'm sure this summer you'll see me use this a lot more. But I will tell you, I'm super impressed with it so far. So guys, I think you will be too. I'm so glad they gave me the opportunity to give this a review. And I'm definitely going to go ahead and give a thumbs up. And I know Buddy Luke will too. Our roast is done, but I'm not quite ready for supper. I got it done early. So I have some seasoned carrots that I canned, and I thought I'd go ahead and put them on low in this little crock pot. So I thought carrots would make for a nice side. Let's see, probably I could fit both 2 jars, I think, in here. I'm going to have plenty of vegetable. My daughter just loves veggies, so I think I'll go ahead and put those in there. Woo, perfect. So I'll put those on low and keep in there. I could probably drain off some of this juice and put in some butter. I might do that. Let's drain some of this off. So I drained probably half of the liquid off of there, and I'm going to go grab some butter and stick in here. A butter makes it better. A couple of tablespoons. Well, we'll put 3 tablespoons since we have 2 jars. And then let's show you the roast here. Oh, it shrunk way down. Oh dear. Definitely enough liquid in here to make a gravy. So that's good. But I'm kind of disappointed with how much that roast shrunk. Okay, I'm gonna take these peppers out because we've gotten the flavor from them. If I was making sandwiches, I would probably shred those peppers in with it. 1, 2, 5. But I'm gonna pull those peppers out. We don't want them in today's recipe. And now what I want to do is, oh my goodness, this is falling apart so easily. Oh yes, oh yes, yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shred this meat, and then I'm gonna leave it on warm until we are ready to eat. Wow. This is gonna be super moist, and it almost, really, it's made its own gravy with that gravy mix. It's thick enough to be considered gravy. I think this is gonna be wonderful. So this can just set in here and stay on warm. And then just before serving this meal, I'm gonna whip up some instant potatoes. And I have some homemade dinner rolls that I made, which I hope I have the video out. If it's not out now, it will be soon. And then for dessert, I made kind of a brownie cake that is, I'll give you a sneak peek, a caramel chocolate pecan. Yum. That's another video I'll have for another day. If it's up, you'll see an iCard. If not, you can look forward to that in the future. But to me, that is a great Sunday supper. Mississippi pot roast, seasoned carrots, mashed potatoes, homemade dinner rolls, and dessert. Now that's a Sunday supper worth coming home for. Guys, thanks for being here with me today. It's always fun to do things with friends.